First off, I want to welcome everyone to the international competition of God, Flag, and Country this year. If you would, cell phones, pagers, whatever you have, vibrator off. If you have cameras, and you're using a flash, if you would refrain from using it while the contestant is giving their speech so as not to distract them. And I see that our contestants are way ahead of me. They're already taking their seats. Golly. Doing good. They're anxious. They're ready to get started. If you do need to use a restroom, if you have not found it, found out the closest one to here is around this way, back out by the escalators out there. That is the closest one. And again, if you would do that between the speeches of each contestant. With that being said, I'd like to introduce my co-chair, B.J. Jackson, and my name is Randy Sutton. And we will have Rick Powell come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Or Rick, just stand there. If you would stand, please.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing while Madam Inside Guard Brenda, I didn't ask how to pronounce it, Garrich leads us in the Canadian National Anthem.
I swear that I will be faithful and bear allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law, and that I will faithfully observe the laws of Canada and fulfill my duties as a Canadian citizen, so help me God.
And Ms. Becky Wilson, Grand Madam Chaplain, leading us in the invocation.
Heavenly Father, we come together today to give you honor and praise. You are the source of all that is good. We are the source of our blessings. We thank you for this opportunity to come and gather together this day. We ask that you would guide and direct our young adults, that they may be full of wisdom, productivity, and respect of one another. Thank you for helping us to accomplish our work and our goals. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. You may be seated. Those with the arduous task of having to judge each of our contestants today, and believe me, I do not empathize with them or feel sorry for them. I will not put well, I do feel sorry for them, yes, because they have a hard task. I don't want to be there. And I told him I was not going to be able to pronounce his last name, so he said I could just call him by Colonel JJ. Okay, he goes by JJ, U.S. Army officer. And we have Grand Inside Guard, Rick Powell, and Grand Madam Inside Guard, Brenda Garrich. Our timekeepers for today, Grand Worthy Chaplain, Brian Rogers, and Grand Madam Chaplain, Becky Wilson. They say if you want the best that the world has to offer, offer the world your best. Today you've got 10 of the best that came from across the country to compete in your international competition today. So without further ado, we will let them get up and give us their words of wisdom that they have today. In the 10 to 11 age group, Catherine Byers.